Hey everyone, I'm back. I'm kind of got a mix of things. So I have a haul of some ink, no pens this time, and one die that I ordered from My Creative Time. This came back. I guess it went out of stock, so I ordered during the pre-order time period, and this is the Sweet Gingerbread Person. So this die here is, I think she's 3 inches is the gingerbread tall. So you can see she restocked these and my order came in. So I received that. And then I received some inks that I want to swatch out in an order. This is from Van Ness, I believe. I'll put the link in the description box below if I can remember to do that. This is the Winter Miracle ink. I've ordered a full bottle because I knew I liked it so much. I've already swatched this one because I have a sample of it. But this is the bottle of ink. It is quite interesting. I think all of the Inkvent Diamine bottles look like this when it's part of the calendar that they decide to bring into their permanent colors selection. So this is a shimmer and a sheen. This is the one I kind of refer to it as like an oil slick because it looks like it has so many colors in it. So there is a blue glitter and a green or gold sheen to it. I'm going to swatch. I don't need to swatch this because I already have this as a sample, but I just wanted to show it as part of my haul. And I ordered this little tiny card size memo notebook. It's a little dot grid. Not dot grid. It's a little grid. The grid is 3 millimeters, so it's really tiny. I just thought it was cute. I did this so that I could get free shipping because I needed to add something to my order to get that free shipping. Not that I couldn't, go without. So I've got some greens. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 5 greens. I don't think this might be a teal, but I have some greens to swatch out. If you like swatching videos, this is the video for you. And I have some pinks, and one of them is a shimmer pink because I can see it. And I'll give you the names when I'm doing it. I'm going to do the pinks first because I don't want to not cross-contaminate, but I don't want the lighter colors to be affected by the darker greens that I have in my possession to swatch. So they're sample bottles. I use this cutting mat here for my swatching in case I get ink on stuff. I have a glass mat, so it shouldn't matter. But I also have one bottle here. It's a 10 ml bottle of a French ink, and this one is a what is it called? Coral color. So I will do this along with the pinks. Now I have pages already set up for my ink swatches. These are individual pages for each one because this is the paper that I use to write on for my notebook. And then I'm also going to swatch in my ink journal, okay? So I'm going to do both at the same time since I have all of the stuff out to do it. And I might turn my back on you a little bit while I'm doing it, so you won't see this particular book when I'm swatching, but I'll come back at the end and show you what the swatches look like because this is different paper than my notebook paper, so it's going to look a little bit different. The color will look different, and this bleeds. It tends to bleed out. So I've got my inkwell because I'm going to put the sample bottle in here so that I don't knock it over accidentally after I open it. And I also have my glass dip pen. I've got 2 things of water because I'm going to use a brush to do my swatch. And so we're going to go in that order. So I'm going to actually need a place to put my swatches when they're wet, while they're wet, so they can dry out. Make some space on my table here. And we're going to start with the pinks. So the first one I have is the Diatramentus Opal Pink. And the pinks are in no particular color, no particular order, although I think I'll do the sugar beach last because it's got a shimmer in it. So I'm just gonna, I don't need to shake it because there's nothing in it, no glitter or anything. I'm only wearing a glove to hopefully cut down on the amount of ink that I get on my fingers, because ink tends to stay with me for a while. Even if I wash my hands multiple times, it tends to stay with me for a while. So I'm gonna attempt to do this with you guys watching it. I hope you enjoy it. Sometimes this isn't the type of thing others enjoy, but some people do. So I'm just gonna dip my brush in here, do a little bit of painting of the color so you can kind of see it. Let it cool. Then I'm gonna go do it to my book, which is behind me on a chair. And then I'm gonna clean my brush because I won't need it again. So this water on the right has my little puck in it so that I can rub my brush up against it. It's a little silicone puck. It's handy for cleaning your bristles. And then I go into the clean water just to make sure I got it all out. And then I'll just lay my brush on my paper towel to the right here. I have this little nose clip here to clip my book so that my book that's behind me, because I'm going to turn the page and stuff is going to be wet. So that's just to separate the pages so they don't bleed to the other side. Okay, now I will do some writing with my dip pen. So I'm going to do it here. I was looking for a specific color of pink, and I don't know if this is it for me. I don't know if this is the color that I want, because, you know, gotta try the samples to see if you will like them. It's pretty. And I'm gonna turn around and do some more handwriting to my other book. And actually, let me zoom in for you so you can see it a little bit better. Can you see that? What color is this? It's a really pretty color. I don't know if this is the color I want, but it is really pretty. It's very unusual. As it's drying, you're gonna see more of the pink, I think, come out. So maybe I'll like it once it's dry. So I'm gonna set this off to the side. This is what it looks like right now, up close. Set that over there to dry, and then we'll move on to the next one. See, I did knock it over. Let's see, Pannonia Abigail. That's the next one, and this is more of a hot pink. So it's not entirely, it's different from the one we just did. And I'm glad I wore gloves because I just got that on my finger. So let's swatch this one. Okay, this looks more purple to me, but when I've seen this on other videos, it looks pink. So maybe this will come up pink. I'm hoping it will, because I'm getting ready to swatch it on my pink page in my book. And if it doesn't turn out pink, oh no, I did the wrong color. See, I should have been paying better attention. So this is actually, it's not Sugar Beach. It is Abigail, Pannonia Abigail. I'll correct that in a minute. Actually, I'll do that at the end because I kind of want to move on. So I'm gonna, where's my, I'm gonna get a pen here and cross it out. I know I have to correct that. Actually, what I could do, let me just do that again. Do it on the correct page. Then I won't have to correct anything, because that's probably gonna annoy me anyway. This is the correct sheet now. Sorry guys, I don't usually do these. So you're seeing it for the first time. Live. Not live, but real time. Okay. My dip pen. And there's plenty of ink on here. With the dip pen I usually go overboard, but I like this color, but it's not pink to me. And I thought it was gonna be pink. This looks more like, I would call this like a magenta color. It's pretty. I would probably buy a bottle of this. I don't have anything this color, I'll tell you that. Not yet, at least. This is pretty. So here it is, up close. I'll show it to you when it's dry. Pannonia Abigail. Okay, and I know you can't see my water anymore. I don't know if you care, but yeah, I do have a glass of water here. And I just dried off in my microfiber cloth. So we'll close that up. And let me get another piece of paper since I messed the other one up. And so this one will be Ferris Wheel Press Pink Sugar Beach. This one again is pink, but it has a shimmer in it. And that's why I'm kind of agitating it by turning it over like this, because I want the shimmer to be in the brush when I do it, when I paint it on. Okay, so when it goes on, it looks almost like a reddish color. So that's interesting. I don't know what it's going to look like when it's dry. Okay. This really looks red to me. I thought this was going to come out as pink. Maybe it will lighten up. It's cute. So here it is wet. It's nice shading. So this is Ferris Wheel Press Sugar Beach, Pink Sugar Beach. Which actually to me looks red. So it'll be interesting to see it dry up. Okay, so the last one I have in this range is the coral color. And then we'll switch to green, okay? So let me close this up. So that's this one right here. And this is a 10 ml bottle of ink that I purchased as opposed to a sample. They had smaller bottles of ink in this brand in particular. Let me just make sure my brush is good and clean, because I see some ink transferring to my paper towel, and I don't want that to contaminate my ink bottle, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to try and stay in camera here. This brush is too wide for the neck of the bottle. I was not expecting that. It looks really orangey, but I think when it dries, it's not going to be like that. So let me get some more in my brush here. This is where I have to turn the page in my book. So give me 1 second, guys. All right. You know, I'm not normally an orange kind of person, but for some reason, you know, certain colors just speak to me. It's like a sunset. Now, what is this called? Oh, Cherry Bomb. So I had to take it out of there just now. So let me cap the bottle so I don't have a oopsie. I gotta write the name out of the bottle. Okay, so that is the coral. I never took French in school. I took Spanish instead. So I don't know how to speak French. I don't want to butcher the word, so you're not gonna hear me try and pronounce it for you. So that is it. There, it's wet, and I'll come back and show you the dried swatch. Okay, so that takes care of the pinks and the coral. I'm going to shift now to the greens. And so first up, we're gonna do Morningside Mint. I was looking for a nice strong green and or mint color, so that's how I arrived at this. Let me move some stuff around so you can see a little bit better. So Morningside Mint. This is a Ferris wheel press color. I don't know if it has any sheen or shimmer in it. They typically do, so that's why I'm looking very closely. It doesn't appear to. Let's see how minty this ends up being. Oh, here we go again. That's a beautiful green. Why do I like it so much? I have no idea. I just love color. And I'm sorry that my shadow is kind of playing with light here, but the light I have is on the right hand side, so nothing I can do about that right now. All right, let's do a little test. I like this color. It's not very dark, but I do like the color. Maybe I like something better that I have. I have 4 other greens to try out. And thanks for bearing with me for those guys who like to watch swatching. I know it's not for everyone. But then you get a variety on my channel, right? Oh, I was supposed to write it in the book. Sorry. I shouldn't have done that yet. Okay. What is this? Ferris wheel press Morningside Mint. So I know with this this paper is going to appear lighter in swatch color than my other book, because again the paper is different, and that's kind of why I do it in both, so I can see the difference. Okay, that's the first green down. The next one, see these two up here, like, well, they have blue labels on them. This one is definitely green, and this one is definitely green, and so is this one. So I'm going to do the next Ferris wheel press color. Let me put this over here to dry. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't bring it close to show you. There you go. That's the wet. And so Misguided Mistletoe is what we're doing next. I love these names. That's the other part of this too. It's somebody had a lot of fun naming stuff. So Ferris wheel press Misguided Mistletoe. Obviously a Christmas inspired color. Ooh, that's very dark. Ooh. I mean, it's really dark here. It doesn't look as dark on the notebook, honestly, which is kind of weird, but we'll see what happens. Oops. Oop, too much ink there. Get some of this off. This is my first time swatching inks from this company, and it has a very nice flow to it. Ooh, that was fun. All right, Misguided Mistletoe. Look how dark that is there. It's almost several shades darker than the Morningside Mint. Okay, so oh, okay, so this one, and this one. I'm waiting for another three inks to come in from a different company. Well, from another place. And there's a green in there. I haven't received it yet. So we have, let's do this one. Because I'm curious. There it is. Pannonia. I can't pronounce this name, but I'll try. Godenizold? Pelican? It's also a green. It's a deep green, I believe. When I saw it, I thought, oh, that could be really pretty. Paintbrush. I almost forgot what I was doing. Ooh, pretty. That is pretty. It's almost like the Ferris wheel press color. Very similar. I don't know if I like this one better, but it is pretty. I think I might, but we'll see how it dries. I love color. I think I've said that already, right? So let me take some ink. Don't need that much. The glass dip pen really does take a lot of ink. You really don't need that much. My hearts look so wonky, but that's okay. It's just fun. Especially when they're pink or red. Okay, now I'm going to need to cap this so that I can actually read the words as I'm writing it in the other book. 1 second. Okay, my water is purple right now, which is interesting. Because I don't have any purple in here. Purple ink, that is, so let me show you. You see that? It's purple. The other one is blue. Alrighty, here is that one close up while it's wet. And I will move to the next one, which we're going to do Mirror of Moraine. I thought this was a green, but we're going to see. Oh, it's a teal. Or, I don't know. It looks teal to me. Like, it looks teal to me, and it leans towards the green side, not the blue side. That's what I would say. It's pretty, though. Was I looking for this color? Not really, but you never know. I might change my mind and want a bottle of it. Who knows? This is the way to do it, though. It's definitely the samples. They're the cheaper way to go, and you'll get a lot of different color inks, and then you can decide, you know, what colors you want to use. It's more economical, I should say. I have yet to decide what pens these are going to go in. I didn't have anything in mind when I bought them, when I bought the samples, so I'm going to have to sit here and think about it. But I do love this color. It's really growing on me. I think because of the color itself with the blue and green together. It's not just a plain blue, and it's not just a plain green. All right, we have one more to go, and then we'll be finished, and then I will come back and show you the dried swatches. Okay, the last one I have, here's that one. Looks very teal in color. I don't know how to pronounce this word. It's another Magnolia ink. The last word is Natalo. So there's the Salant. I guess that C would be silent, I guess, or S would be silent. Let's try it out. This is definitely a green, though. It's not a teal, it's definitely a green. Oh, it's so pretty. It's just like a, it's a very grassy color, is what I want to say. Beautiful. Now, I don't know if these are, I don't think any of these are water resistant. I didn't buy them for that reason, so if you're looking for that, you're not going to get that here, because I'm not going to test it for that. Since most of the time I'm going to be writing with them in a notebook or journal or what have you. I like this green. I do have another green coming. Ooh, this one is just, I think of 4-leaf clovers. I really do. It's beautiful. Okay, let me write this down in the book. Okay, so that is it for swatching out the colors. I am going to come back when all of these are dry, and I'll show you the dried swatches. Be right back. Hey guys, so I'm back with the dried swatches. I'm gonna go in the order that I actually swatched them in. So you can see the 3 colors. This is my ink journal, so this is a different paper than my notebook paper, and it tends to soak up the ink and kind of bleed it out a little bit. You can kind of see that around the edges here. So we have the, in case you can't read my handwriting, because sometimes I can't read it, this is the Diatramentis Opal Pink, the Pannonia Abigail, and the Ferris Wheel Press Pink Sugar Beach. Now, this Pink Sugar Beach actually has a shimmer in it. Gonna lift my book. And I don't know if the camera will, yes, it will. Right to the right side of the ink swatch, not the handwriting, of course, to the right-hand side, on the right-hand side of the ink swatch, you can kind of see the shimmer. It's also on the left. It's a purple, I would say iridescent shimmer. It's the only one of the pinks that I did receive that has shimmer. And they tend to, this company tends to like shimmery inks, like Colorverse, same thing. Here is the ink swatches on the notebook paper that I used. So let me put them in the same order so you can see them together, stacked up. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Can I do it? Right. So the colors look fairly similar from the journal to the notebook paper in terms of the shade. This looks more purple on my notebook paper than it does here on the ink journal. It definitely looks pink here, but when I look at it here, it looks purple. Magenta? Somewhere in that range. This definitely looks the same here. And this one you might be able to see the shimmer a little bit better in the light. You can see that towards the top of the ink swatch. There's like an iridescent shimmer here. And those are the pinks that I ordered. Now this looks red to me on this paper. I would say it tends to be a reddish color. And if you were to put these two together, these two swatches together, side by side, this looks like a darker shade of that. A little bit. I do like this color. I'm thinking this is going to be very similar to the tea berry that I bought from Birmingham, which I don't have yet because they're taking a while. So anyway, that is the pinks that I purchased. And then we're going to move to the coral. The coral, I only had one orangey color. And that is the J. Urban coral. I won't pronounce the whole thing, but you can see the colors between the ink journal and the notebook paper that I use. Nice shading. It's a very, I would say salmon is the color. Coral is a good description. Salmon is also a good description. It's pretty. I could see this in one of my white pens. Just to use for fun. And so I do like the color. I think I might have a coral coming. The Sweetheart color from Birmingham is also on the way. Well, not on the way, but I ordered it. I don't know when it's on the way. And then finally the greens that I ordered. This is my first set of greens, so these 5 here are what I swatched for you. And when I look at the Ferris Wheel Press Mirror of Moraine, that is, to me, a Kelly green. It's now that it's dried, it's less of a teal and more like a Kelly green. Well, that's what I would call it. And it looks better on the notebook paper, I would say that. The Morningside Mint on this paper looks deeper in color than it does on the notebook paper, to me. It does look minty, though. I thought I would like it more, but I'm not as enthusiastic about it as I thought I would be. So here's that mint right next to the swatch for the mint here, Morningside Mint. I like it on the notebook paper enough. I don't know if I'd buy a whole bottle of it. The Pannonia, which is the last swatch that I did, look at that. It's a beautiful green. And that is right here. They're virtually the same. I do like that color. I might have to get I don't know if I'll get a bottle. I'm waiting for another green to come in. We'll see what that one looks like first. Between the Pannonia and Pelican and the Ferris Wheel Press Misguided Mistletoe, they look very similar when I first swatched them. They look similar here, I'll tell you that. But then I realized once the swatches dried on my notebook paper that one of these has a shimmer. And it's the Ferris Wheel Press, because again, like I said before, they tend to like shimmer in their ink. So let me see if I can get that to show up. I don't know if I can. I can see it very plainly, but because the flecks of shimmer are very tiny, it's hard to get it to show. And I didn't realize that it was a shimmery ink until I saw this dry. And look at all the shading that's going on in here. There's a sheen to this too, I think. And it looks like a red sheen or purple sheen. It's very interesting. It's pretty, but I think I still like this Pelican better. And it's actually Pelican with a K, not a C. In case you were wondering, this is the pen that I never showed you guys in my collection. This is the Aluminum Lamy All-Star Safari. So it's a very lightweight pen. I have the platinum black carbon ink in here. I think my husband was eyeing this pen because he was like, oh, that's kind of cool. But it has a medium point, and he probably would enjoy a fine point much more. So maybe there'll be a surprise for him later on. So between the two of these, they're both pretty. I wasn't really looking for a shimmery ink, but I got one anyway. We'll have to see which one I end up putting in my pen. Okay, so this is the last one. This is the one that's the Mirror of Moraine. I told you it looks like a Kelly green to me. When I look at it like this together, this is much brighter on this side because it's a different paper, but it's a very pretty color. I mean, I like it as well. Was I looking for this color? Not really. I was looking for a green. I don't know that I found it yet. And I have at least one more green coming to me from a different manufacturer than these. And it's from a different store. So I haven't received that order yet. But we will see which one I end up with, purchasing further. I just wanted to share that with you. I hope you enjoyed this video. And thank you for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.